And we're off. If I can do a 30, I get another shelter. But it's 8:25 and that'd mean I'll need to night hike. But if it's wet, I'll night hike. Camping in a shelter is so luxurious, especially that one. Holy crap. Good morning, Mr. Rabbit. There are humans coming too. Isn't this just a social encounter? This is a bad one. Oh man. This, whatever that advertisement is, they know what the hikers want. Breakfast essentials. That's good advertising. I appreciate that. It's a bright spot to what is turning out to be a super heavy day. More on that later, I think. I might need to express myself. We'll see. A fitting experience for today's emotions. Just passed the guy named Steve and Woods, two guys, and they do trail maintenance here. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate you both because the trail's pretty cruisy. And if it was blow downs, the climbing would be a lot more work. So thank you. Thank you, trail maintenance. Rob and Jeff, or Flash, doing the work. This is an exciting one because Lord Minion lives in West Virginia. I'm a big fan of Lord Minion. Oh man, where are you? Just seemed like this would be a place for a Pokestop or a gym. Thanks for the ride, Virginia. What a way to go out. I have ridden the roller coaster, both internally and with my body today. Yay. That's my favorite bird call. Oh, he didn't go that far. Wait. So cool. I tried to, well, I did put my sweater on to try to get cozy to a cool evening, and then the sun started. This is the first time I've seen brightness on anything today. Shadow. Okay, I'm tired and I'm not confident that my soliloquy will be particularly eloquent, and I have a feeling I'll look back and be like, oh, there's so many things I could have said or should have said, or emphasis that I missed with my voice or body language or whatever. But here goes. Sometimes on trail, you experience your life. And one of the beauties of being on trail is that you can't really escape. You can do the same things on trail to run that you can do off trail. Sometimes you don't have cell service and then it's a little harder, but in general, you can make all the same choices to dull or hide the discomfort or the pain or the sadness or the anger that you experience just because of life. And on trail, it's nice because even though you have the option to make those, if you're dedicated to the walking, you end up just walking. And then you can't, it doesn't matter how far you walk or how fast you walk or how slow you walk or what you do while you walk. Like, you end up kind of just getting stuck with yourself, and that's great. Like, that opportunity for boredom or opportunity for slowing down, the inability to just distract yourself with someone else's life, is an opportunity for you to really show up with yourself and for yourself and be present. And so today was one of those days. You know, the reason for the vlog is primarily to put a memory bank for me somewhere that I can access it later. And so the reason why I share the fact that I'm, lonely, or even though that hasn't particularly been the feeling today I've been feeling really angry. The reason why I share stuff like that is so I can access it later, or so the people who I know and love in life can see a picture of me and what I do in a world that, seems distant and strange to them. But I've decided to, be public and let people watch and comment and share along the way. And so it's really interesting to, say I'm having a bad day and then have people be like, you're not alone. Don't feel alone. Or I hear people saying, don't feel alone. No, well, I am. And also, by the time anyone else saw this, it was like at least 10 days later. So I might not feel that way anymore. I think everyone should find a way to be in a space where they can't really escape themselves, or make the conscious decision amidst life to constantly be willing to show up for themselves. That's the biggest gift anyone can give, and I think is a reminder that it's really our own responsibility to take care of our own well-being. You can't really put that on anyone else as a matured human being. I think it disrupts the potential for love and, an equitable relationship. Harder said than done, but through hiking is a great opportunity to do that. And it's certainly been an avenue into that world for me, and I wouldn't change that for anything. So here's to being angry all day and throwing my trekking pole at a tree once. Yeah, it was worse on the CDT. I was pissed the whole time on the CDT. Today has been about as low as it's gotten on the AT, and it's maybe it's just not that bad. Anyway, there's my TED Talk. When you comment, be thoughtful about the way that you see me, but to me, you're just like a text bubble and auto-generated username on YouTube. So your comments both matter and also come from a place where I hear them very differently than, or with less connection and intimacy than you might feel they're able to be shared. So yeah, I don't know. There's grace. You can say whatever you want. That's what comments are for. But the first step to providing care to anyone is to not invalidate their feelings. Okay, now I'm done. So it feels like looking out over the ocean, I think. This kind of feels like Maine, rocky, oceany coast too. Not the trees though. Cool. My friend Daniel called me and we talked for like 40 minutes. I could cry. Hardest part of through hiking is the disconnection you feel with the people you love. It's like one thing to come out here and make friends, but man, the people I care the most about are at home, and it's harder and harder and harder to stay involved in their lives as we all get older. So, man, that was nice. Oh yeah, I hit 1,000 miles today. That's important to say, I guess.